Good morning to you. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. Brandon Hardison, President Champion Strategies, are with you for another edition of Hardison's Tips Live. You say, why do you do it at 5 o'clock in the morning? Well, I know you have to be rolling and I have to be rolling. So this was the only time we can fit it in. If you can't watch it now, play it back later. Let's get to the unpacking. Hey, this COVID-19 has delivered a variety of challenges for retailers to overcome, yet at the same time, opportunities have presented themselves during this pandemic. Among the most exciting of these opportunities is the chance to bring unity and clarity to customers, no matter where they may shop. Thanks to the data that's generated from these various touch points, whether online, in store, curbside pickup, local delivery, customers have heightened expectations of what they want from automotive retailers and what they want for themselves, and how these two experiences need to merge in order for transactions to actually happen. So, keeping this in mind, consider the following customer expectations in direct response to the COVID-19. First, customers want connectivity across all online touch points. Connectivity is essential considering all retailers, particularly those aiming to increase sales despite the obstacles created by the virus or any other challenges. After all, without being connected and engaged with your customers, how can you sell anything to them? Having a unified and organized solution that brings clarity to customers' behavior online includes such things like social media sites, e-commerce platforms, even general Google searches. This gives retailers the opportunity to expand their selling avenues and increase brand touchpoints. Using data from these online sources then allows merchants to better understand their pastimes and where their customers spend their time online, as well as where they don't. Using this data in both retailers, we now can optimize the situation when it comes to staying in touch with them. Number two, customers want confidence in their return to your physical store. Capturing online data undoubtedly adds value to sales and marketing efforts, but this is not where the data intelligence ends. Leveraging online data can also support brick and mortar stores to understand their penetration, their efforts, what they need to do to get the store back up to speed during this pandemic. By reviewing and reacting to the data generated, stores can gain stronger clarity on their customers' willingness to engage in store, as well as which weaknesses and strengths their brand may need to actually pick up on this. And number three, customers want communications to be clearer than ever before. Globally, consumers' income has decreased due to the COVID-19, and thus their spending patterns have shifted. Additionally, no longer can customers browse physical stores like they have in the past due to the COVID-19 restrictions. But to help achieve communication, customers can relate to brand messaging. So, how is your messaging? What is your story that you're telling? Are you using different channels to capture different audiences, including but not limited to email, social media, in-store, and a collective combination of multiple touch points? Keep in mind, customers' data platforms automatically examine and analyze customer data in real time. That's what you need to know. That's what your team members, your BDC and your sales team needs to know. This is what your service advisors need to know. And how about prioritizing customer care and engagement? Many retailers, as you do see, have had a big decline in their sales, yet consumers are still spending. If you cannot keep your dealership up, consumer confidence will go down and they will take their business, especially their service business, to a dealership that they know can stay up. I know it's expensive, but you need to have a process in place where your employees and the guests are doing everything right to make them feel comfortable coming into your place. Once again, once consumer confidence is gone, it is tough to get it back. All you have to go is to any one of the periodicals, and you could see many dealers, whether they were OEM, not just picking on the independents, but you see they did not want to take care of the sanitization of keeping the store up. They would rather just furlough everyone and shut it down. So if something like this is on your mind and you're thinking about it, think about the customer side. They want to come in. They still want to service their vehicles. They still want to buy vehicles. So if you do not have a digital presence where you can assist them, where they don't have to come in and still purchase, they don't have to come in and they can still use your service department, you're ahead of the game. Now, how do you get your story out? That's your marketing team with that. So once again, Brandon Hardison, president of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip for the day. Don't forget, tomorrow, 12 noon, Wednesday, the 29th, we do Hardison's tip live at 12 noon to 12:20. Our very special guest this week is the incomparable Corey Mosley. You don't want to miss out on that. So, as always in parting, you go out there and you make it a change.